How do we build community? This is something that I definitely am working on a workshop for building community because, in my experience with birthing families, it is something that is so valuable and something that in our community, in our culture, the American culture, it's kind of not well talked about. And you look at us historically, humans, we're designed to be together. And historically, we would have been together. In the American culture, we definitely find a space where we live far away from our family of origin or our extended family. And sometimes, because of toxic situations, that can be good. But even then, how do we create our own support system? How do we create our community? Does it just happen? Or do we have to be intentional about it? I tend to believe that we have to be intentional about pretty much anything in life. If we're going to be healthy, we need to intentionally make decisions that bring balance into our life, intentionally make decisions that align with our values, and intentionally make decisions to create the community, the support system that we need. And that goes both ways. It's a two-way street. We need to be willing to pour into other people, and we also need to be willing to have them pour into us, right? We need to be willing to be vulnerable, but we also need to be willing to be sacrificial. How do we create that? What does it look like? And for some people, I think about the community that I live in, and often I think that there's a large population of my community that probably doesn't even know what support and community, healthy community, feels like, looks like, acts like. How do we even create it if we don't even know what it is? What about you? Where have you found community? Where have you found your support system? Regardless of your family of origin location, maybe you do live close to your family. I personally live close to my father's family, his brothers and sisters, and his mother live close to us. That is valuable. But that doesn't always mean that they are the support group that I seek out all the time. So, what about you? How do you find your support? How have you found your support system? What things have you been intentional about? Or maybe you're struggling with that. Maybe you're struggling with, how do I find my support system? What is it that I need to do to find my quote unquote tribe, my village, my homies, as it were? So, food for thought for the day.